this. I know you addressed this topic on your show. How does Deshaun Watson make the Browns a contender?
Oh, my goodness. How does he not? I think it's easier to answer that than it is to answer how does he. I mean, his ability to just come through in the fourth quarter. He's had, I don't know how many fourth quarter comebacks in his NFL career already. He's younger than Baker Mayfield. Keep in mind that. More athletic, just somebody who can come through in those moments. You have some faith there. Also, he has that athletic ability about him, right? If things go wrong, if your wide receivers can't get open, you have that element there, right? You can make up for a lot of the holes on his offense, which doesn't have many outside of the receiving position, with how good he is at quarterback. And you feel like, hey, if you need to go, you know what Deshaun Watson gives you? Last year, when 2020, the Browns felt like they had an adequate armory, right? Like, if things got wild, we can keep up with you. But when it came to the guys who had the tanks, we ain't had no anti-armor. You know what I mean? We had nothing for the tanks, right? When Patrick Mahomes came to town throwing 50-yard bombs to Tyreek Hill in 1 second to just erase a lead, we had nothing for that. Now we feel like we got something for that, right? Like, we feel like we have the armory to go up against a Patrick Mahomes, to go up against a Joe Burrow, to go up against a Lamar Jackson. We don't feel like we have to make up for being outgunned when we play those teams. So now we feel like it takes less luck to beat those teams. So, it's just he does so much, Deshaun Watson, as a quarterback on the football field to make you much better. I mean, he's had success everywhere he's gone. He's elevated the program. Clemson elevated the program to a national championship contender, a status that they have still not come down from after he has left. Texas, he came to the Texans. They were a bad team, right? They were trading all their first-round picks. The Browns had them. The Browns have finessed the Texans multiple times. The Browns, not even like Andrew Berry and the Browns. It was just the Browns back then finessing them for picks and everything else, right? They were starting Brock Osweiler. They bring in Deshaun Watson. All of a sudden, they're a playoff contending team with a really good quarterback. They have been elevated. This is what he brings. He has elevated every roster, every team, every franchise, every organization he has been on the football field. It's time. Now he's coming to a team that they're at a level to where his last team was. So if he elevates us any higher, I mean, that's a championship contending team on a consistent basis. So that's what Deshaun's done. The track record is there. I know we throw around the best quarterback since 1999, and it's hard to say that for a guy that hasn't played a snap for the team. But if we're looking at track records, the second he takes one snap in Cleveland, is the best quarterback that the Browns have had since 1999. And it's not even close. It's not even close.